Alright, so yeah, guys, I would have recorded my reaction to this a long time ago, like the very day when it came out, because I knew this Genki Damatsuri live stream was going to be like it was going to be about Dragon Ball Super. Like I knew it because they couldn't afford to do have a big platform and do the same thing that they did pretty much twice already. A few years ago was important, this was Sparking Zero and all that, but like this time around, nah. Because the fallout would have been nobody would have ever like even bothered with Dragon Ball Super anymore to look out for it. So yeah, but I don't think any of us were expecting this. They are redoing the arcs. Hang on, let me just make sure that everything's looking good here. Yeah, it pretty much is. It pretty much is. Pretty much is. All right. Yeah, yeah. Let's go. So I get that thing and that the background is gonna be a little annoying, guys, but yeah, it's important. So.
まだ誰も見たことのない
Mm.
究極の戦士そいつの名前は
Wow.
スーパーサイヤ人ゴッド
Yeah, I mean, guys, guys, I don't think this is just gonna be like, them touching up on some frames and, all that. I think that they're going to be taking this opportunity. They're mainly doing it just because they're probably like, they usually kind of like to satisfy Dragon Ball fans. That's why they do this mostly. But they're taking this opportunity, I'm sure, to use bits of the manga and adapt it into the Dragon Ball Super anime. Like I'm sure about that. To like fill in to plug in holes wherever they can with the manga pieces. Like that's what I think they were gonna try to do with this Dragon Ball Super rehash. And yeah, this is basically Dragon Ball Super Kai. Yeah, and they're probably gonna come up with new songs too because like why, I feel like they've been working on this for like the past 2 or 3 years or something. It's just my guess. I think they took like a long 5-year break and then they got back into it. Oh. Okay, no, no, no. Some of this, no, 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 no. That's, huh. Okay, they really kind of did just touch up on some things. It's not, yeah, because some of this is new. Ultra Ego, by the way. That is. I wonder if they're gonna show us a little bit. Oh, Ultra Instinct. Oh my God. That was obviously Ultra Ego from Vegeta, by the way.
5人の正しい心を持つサイヤ人が手をつないで一人のサイヤ人に心をつなげればその一人はサイヤ人の神になるらしいです。
Yeah, like the thing is, right? They kind of have to take a lot of this stuff from Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball Super anime to reanimate because the manga didn't really do much. Like, and it didn't do much in terms of retelling the Beerus saga, the Frieza saga, and there was only like one page for Broly. But I think that where they can, they're gonna try to fit some things from the manga in. But they're basically taking this opportunity to make the best out of the Dragon Ball Super anime, out of this Dragon Ball Super manga. Like the main problem with Dragon Ball Super right now is its continuity, because the anime just kind of went in a completely different path. The manga was, basically taking time, so they kind of had to do their own thing in the anime. I think they're gonna take this opportunity now. This Dragon Ball Super Kai, that's what I'm gonna affectionately call it. They're gonna take this opportunity to try to like do do just try to make it fit in line more with the manga. Some people are only thinking of that in terms of like, the Future Saga, but it's like after I gave this some thought, like I was already thinking this must be like their way of trying to squeeze in some things from the manga. Like I don't know, I think I thought about like I mean I was caught up in some other things like the day when the moment this was released I was caught up in something else. But like when I had some time to think about it, I realized yeah, they probably are going to do this. They're doing this because they're because of the next surprise you're going to see in the next video. They want it to line up pretty well with that. And the only way they can is if they make sure they include some things from the manga. So what that means is that the the Universe 6 versus 7 arc is probably going to hit closer to home to the anime. No, no, to the manga. Or it's going to be like half and half manga and anime. My bad. More than anything. Like it's not. Oh, that's so hot. I miss the blue sparkles because that in Legends Goku has a line where he says like this is the ultimate form, his Super Saiyan blue form, and I could believe that. I think everything else they've just been doing is just different ways to use their power. Like it's a step up because their ki is more potent, like they're enhancing it. But I think they've kind of reached the limits of God Ki with Super Saiyan Blue. Like all of these are, like they most of these actually, they definitely are in the original Dragon Ball Super anime. What was that? Oh, is he using? I think that's Ultra Instinct Omen Aura a little bit. Ultra Instinct, yeah, Super begins. This was such a treat that they didn't have to give us, but they did. Right. So yeah, I'm sorry I missed most of the Genki Damatsuri thing, but like, oh wow, all the way from Barak and Gine sending him off. Yeah, I see. I see. Yo, even though it's kind of wasting time a little bit, I'm gonna sit through this. They definitely handled the 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball correctly. All the way through. In all games, they did it right. Here's to 10 more years so we can reach 50. Yeah. I can't wait to see, like, the explanation for Bardock, like when it's visually represented in the anime, I think it's gonna make a lot more sense to me. I think I already know what happened. Just like how Ultra Instinct has its own like omen, its own sign. I think I know what happened with Bardock. These Namekians really helped out a lot, huh? It's just, it's strange to say because we've been waiting for 8 years, but it feels like we're kind of getting spoiled a little bit, It feels like they're going above and beyond, like they're going the extra mile for us Dragon Ball fans, and hopefully in dedication to Toriyama because he also put his heart and soul into this. Toriyama was a very complicated man, but even though he seemed simple, but his message was to be lighthearted, and I don't know. Despite the pain and trials that life throws at you, and it will, going against every intention that you possibly have, you can still find a way. But you gotta use your intelligence, and you can't just afford to sit back and like not get stronger or better or improve. You won't even be able to make a way, much less find a way, pretty much. If you don't, like, you know, get stronger and crash your limits each time. Frieza! Oh, yeah, and guys, I think I made up my mind on, like, what I really want to do with my channel. I think I want to make parodies. Hold me to that. I would love to make some parodies on my channel. Yeah, I love this. Okay, you know, there actually wasn't much, according to, I never looked at that fight in the manga, but, like, according to somebody, it was, oh. Yeah, according to somebody, it wasn't, like, much, the Majin Vegeta versus Goku fight wasn't really much, but they really fleshed it out in the anime. Maybe someday we'll get Dragon Ball Remastered, but for now, I guess we'll just have to settle on the fact that you got Kid Goku and Daimon now. Oh, Blue looks crisp! Ultra Instinct. Yeah, with the full Yi on. You know, at some point in the next arc, he's actually gonna be flying around the Earth, so... in that form. Zeno, I love you, man. Where's Jiren? Wait, where was Jiren actually? Hold on. Where's my Jiren? At least Trunks is there. Oh, and that's one more thing. Guys, you guys might know me as a Jiren fan, but I realize that because Trunks is such a quintessential part of Dragon Ball, like, if you look at it, he really is. Like, he's kind of the cornerstone of Dragon Ball when you actually, like, think about it. And, you know, even in Xenoverse 2, he kind of did something crazy, like, where he kind of drew on power from different timelines, pretty much. Yeah, he pretty much is the strongest without being the strongest, so, like, I gotta give it to him, man. I think Trunks, with that realization kind of made Trunks, like, my favorite. And hold on a second. I gotta check. Yeah, sorry, 200, man, or car. I was, I kind of got caught up in the hype here. Um, yeah. Vidal's like Super Saiyan and all that. No, not really. I think somehow like Pan just like Pan responded and like she responded. It's like I forgot how like the womb is connected, but like I don't know. It's just Saiyan blood pretty much coursing through her at that point. I guess you could say Vidal was Super Saiyan. Technically. Daima? Wait, did they? Hold on a second. This isn't like in terms of timelines. This is in terms of like chronological order of the projects they've done. The Galactic Patrol arc. The Moro arc. Yeah. We waited 8 years, but they're finally continuing Dragon Ball Super, and I can't wait to see the finale. I talked about how Trunks is my favorite. You'll understand. you know, why I'm looking forward to the end of this arc so much, like, later on. I think it was awesome, like, honestly. Okay. Goku might not be a hero, but that doesn't mean he, you know, it doesn't mean he's not, like, you know, he can't pass on the idea of a hero to someone else. Let's just say that. And, Trunks isn't the only person that power in that family that can wield miraculous energy. Let's just say that too. Alright, look, we're not snoring, alright? That was awesome. That was a perfect tribute to Dragon Ball and a perfect teaser. After 8 years of waiting to Dragon Ball Super, it was great. I just wish I was alive to see it. Now, the last big surprise. Xenoverse 3. Man, Syriax. Dude. Yo, man, I'm good at these games, and I need to fight these guys, like these YouTubers at some point. I want to see how I fare against them. Yo, somebody, like, when we get the chance, man, when somebody gets a chance, inform Syriax that I would like to duel, alright, in Xenoverse 3. Or Xenoverse 2, actually. I'm gonna fight with my level 100 human. It's a test for me. Bring your best, my man. Let's do it. Alright, Beast Pan. Beast Pan, yeah. Maybe she will get that, who knows. Keep it 1000. Yeah, yeah, listen. This confirms that Xenoverse 3 is like is a prelude to what's it called? Dragon Ball Online. I love how Toriyama just works in reverse and he doesn't really care. Like, he really has like ideas and then he like fleshes them out like years down the line. I have no doubt that he actually is responsible for Xenoverse 3. What is this? That's yeah. Raging Blast 2. Hmm. Galactic. Hold on. What was that? Galactic G5. What was that? I can't believe Chilai like did this. I can't believe Chilai did this to me, man. Yeah, Toriyama. Ugh. That man never stopped creating. Mm. A new game project. Oh, oh, so we're like the X-Men. Like we're fighting Sentinels and stuff. All right. That's Goku. That's Gogeta. Hmm. Is that Vegito or something? That's Goku. Okay, I was about to say that's Goku, but yeah, man, you know, I gotta say, this is probably why they were holding out on things like Super Saiyan 4, and like, I don't know, other potential forms, like, you know, like, I don't know, maybe Krillin's No Ego Zone, you know, things of that nature, because there's so many transformations they could have given us. It's probably because they were planning to do it here, and Daima was kind of like I had to introduce the real Super Saiyan 4 first. Yeah, age 1000. Keep it 1000. You're right, 2000. Keep it 1000, bro. Yeah, so I gotta run. I gotta go. I gotta head to work. But like, yeah, man. What I want to do is like, on top of like the parodies I saw as I make, let me also try and like upload some of my gaming history, pretty much I've never shown on YouTube before. I've already done like a few things. I can, and I can also just like do streams more often and like play, cause I have some time though. I can play like PvP, you know, against people, like maybe just challenge myself to be like at level 100 versus like people at level 150 and all that. I can take on some of the DLC quests. Um, oh wait, what am I doing? It's not here. It's here. Ignore that. Ignore that, please. I wasn't in tip-top form. God, I've posted a lot of Xbox clips. Yeah. Right, right. Anyways, though, you get the point. Like, I did like a lot of Xenoverse, Xenoverse 2 content. We can do it again before things are all set in stone. Oh my God! No, 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 no. Y'all don't need to see that. No. Right. So, all right. Let me check out what 2000's saying. Sorry, man. I should have been checking you out. Bro John took all of the Z Fighters movie. Yeah, he did. Trunks did something. Like he did something from Trunks. I mean, yeah. And also this shallot form here. Like again, I didn't mention it, but in Legends, like I'm hoping that rather than just going further with Super Saiyan Blue, he goes further with Super Saiyan God, because he's, and maybe the Dragon Ball Omnificence Crystal backbone thing that he had inside him for a little bit. If he can derive a power from that, I'd be more than happy. But yeah, yeah, guys. I mean, this is it, man. Dragon Ball is back. I will come back soon and like do some Xenoverse streams. You know, like I'll I'll make some parodies. I'll do the things like I want to do. I've wanted to do for a long time. I'll post them on my channel. And honestly, it doesn't matter if we grow from there or not, cause I don't know. I would like to guarantee you guys that I can make y'all laugh, and we can have a good time. So yeah, 2000 and everybody else that's been in this stream. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for always keeping 100 with me or 1,000 with me and sticking with me and despite the fact that half the time I'm like just blabbering away. Appreciate all of your yeah fighting 17 18 with one hand. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, yeah, dude. We've already seen enough of that in Kakarot, man. We know how it goes. It does not end well. It does not end well. Those two are bullies. But yeah, I'm out. Just catch me over the next couple of months before I gotta do something permanent that's going to change my life forever. Uh, yeah. Again, thanks guys for just catching the stream. And Dragon Ball is back in general. Dragon Ball is back. They gave the fans what we wanted. I couldn't ask for anything more. I'm happy. I'm sure 2000's happy. We're all happy. This was a great stream, start to finish. Um, Thanks for rocking with me, and we're moving forward, man. We're moving forward. On to new horizons. Yeah, see you, man. Take care, and same to everybody else. I'll catch you in the next one. It's actually gonna be a video, unless I want to stream myself playing Xenoverse. That is first. Alright, yeah, so take care, guys, and I will see you in the next one.